Hi, everyone. I'm so honored and humbled to be with you here today to celebrate this significant accomplishment. I imagine that when you decided to seek this degree, you thought this moment would bring you tremendous joy. And that got me to thinking what I know about joy as a social psychologist, as a professor, and as a mother. And I want to start by sharing a personal story. Last November, my life took a hairpin turn off the joyful path. My 3-year-old daughter, Millie, landed in the intensive care unit at UNMC with a life-threatening medical diagnosis. We had to relocate Millie to another state so she could get cutting-edge treatment for her rare illness. The fear, the anger, and the grief were real. But like so many people who have taken major detours during this unprecedented time, we found that joy dwells in many places. Joy lives in blowing kisses on FaceTime. Joy lives in ruby red strawberries bursting with sweetness in the hospital cafeteria during January. Joy lives in reminders of Nebraska when we are greeted with a photograph of UNL's Tri Delta sorority as a top fundraiser for hospital housing. Joy lives in candles lit by friends holding vigil during surgery. Joy lives on the Disney Channel. I am not kidding, I'm talking about a 3-year-old here. Plus, earplugs for mama. I'm a little kidding. Joy lives on the playground as Millie befriends kids with similar diagnoses. Joy lives in the grace of prayers from family, friends, colleagues, and students. Joy lives in positive lab results. Joy lives in dropping Millie off at preschool when we were told she'd never go again. Joy lives here. Joy lives now. A medical crisis might seem an odd topic for commencement remarks. While the details likely look different from yours, living through a global pandemic while completing a graduate degree is also extremely challenging. Take a minute and reflect on what a remarkable accomplishment we are celebrating today, and where you found joy in your educational journey. No doubt, the hope, the inspiration, and the passion have been real, but so likely are feelings of anxiety, frustration, and not enoughness. And still, my guess is that the ups, the downs, and even the mundane have been dotted with many moments of joy, because joy lives in the classroom, where a professor first sparked your curiosity. Joy lives in late night studying with classmates, likely with the assistance of copious amounts of caffeine. Joy lives in long hours in the lab, Love Library, and the Mill on Innovation Campus. Joy lives in the green light from your advisor for a thesis topic. Joy lives in a happy hour, a home-cooked dinner, or a late-night trip to Runza after passing comprehensive exams. Joy lives in funny cat memes in the chat during a long Zoom call. Joy lives in the glee of leaving campus early on a warm day in February. Joy lives in figuring it out when you weren't sure you could or you would. Joy lives in walking into your practicum site and feeling like you found your second home. Joy lives in paperwork, yes, paperwork submitted to graduate. Joy lives in the spaciousness of completing your last final. Joy lives in the phone call saying you'll take the job or that you won't because you know you'll find something better. Joy lives here, joy lives now. So take a deep breath. I'm taking a deep breath myself, and soak it all in. When you walk on the stage to receive your diploma, bask in the sense of accomplishment. You have done something amazing during an extraordinarily difficult time. Savor each hug from the people who have supported you every step along the way. Cherish the connection to the community you've created at UNL. You are all at a high point on your journey right now. Earning this degree represents a summit of sorts. Where will you go from here? You'll likely find yourself trekking up other mountains, or you might find yourself running down the wrong path, or you might find yourself in the wilderness without a map. Probably all of the above at different points in your career and your life. On good days, I imagine I've been handed a blank page and that I will chart a new path with lessons I've learned over the past year. But most days, I have no idea where I'm going. Then Millie sprints to scare the grackles from our bird feeder. A student has an aha moment in my class, or our family sits down to dinner. And I realize we don't need a map for joy. In the places this degree will take you, hopefully in the company of good people and doing something that helps our world, you can find joy at any step along the way. Thank you very much.